Hey everybody, today we'll be taking a look at The Walking Dead, the Telltale game series on the Xbox 360. This is another game that I've played through several times, but one thing you'll notice about the screen is when I play it, I like to desaturate the image a little bit. I think it has a more of a film noir kind of feel to it, and it's a little more like the comic book, which was done in black and white. So I really like the desaturated sort of tones. Hope you guys enjoy.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
You know what they say about reckoning?
I don't, but I reckon it's a lot like assuming.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
Not from me.
'Cause guys in your position already said it enough.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree exit 285.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. Always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself
His
mixed
head
up
is
in.
freaking out.
With all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it, but that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You wanna know how I see it?
I got much choice?
Sure don't.
Interestingly enough, you never find out the details of exactly what happened with his wife.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
And this prompt is funny because no matter what you pick, he does this.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatch.
You'll have to learn to stop worrying about things you can't control.
So good stuff's happening in the city.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses, and he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him, crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop, that that's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. Oh, I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious if I do say so.
Drive!
This other time with...
And as you might suspect, that's scripted. So there's not a lot you can do about that.
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah! Fuck! My leg.
So as I was saying about his wife, we never find out exactly the details that happen.
Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here. Officer? Oh, that doesn't look good. He wasn't ejected from the car.
Look, shotgun.
Why the hell did he have his gun out?
From what you can piece together through the different conversations, though, he apparently got into a fight
Drag myself out that window.
when he caught his wife having an affair. And he was tried and obviously convicted of something, even if it was manslaughter, or, again, the details are never really revealed to us. Though the voice actor in an interview once speculated that he thought he must have killed them both due to his conviction, the fact that he was being taken to prison, at the start of the game. Though, again, that was just his speculation. Whether or not the wife is indeed alive or not, we have no idea of knowing.
Officer? Shit.
Right by his face.
Officer? Holy shit! Get away from me! Where the hell are you? Shit! Don't make me do this!
That was gruesome, but one of my favorite lines of dialogue of the whole game comes up here in just a second.
Man.
So you see somebody at the top of a hill.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
I don't know who did it. I just found this cop here. It's a pretty strong fence to be able to take that many people pressing on it. Though luckily they get distracted pretty quickly.
Hello? Anybody? No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is. Anybody up there? Hello? Anybody in there? I thought I saw a little girl in the forest. Are you up there? I'm not one of those things. Help!
Now, the interesting thing about this game comes into play where, similar to other games where it has the branching sort of narrative going on, like Heavy Rain. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have the permanent consequences like Heavy Rain does, where if you mess up, you're stuck in that path.
Anybody home?
So if I mess up a
Need a little
prompt,
help.
this game will reload and get you another attempt at trying it.
Hello? There's something going on. Coming in. Don't shoot, okay?
So this game does have a tighter window of branching narratives. The biggest things that are different in this game, though,
Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
the biggest difference with this game is the personal relationships that you make.
Need more help than I do.
There'll be times where you have to side with one person over another, and if you do try playing it, if you haven't, I would say pick one person and always go with them. It will make a much better playthrough, because if you try to stay in the middle, the characters will notice that, and of course, I was already walking with a limp, and now I'm covered in blood. Fantastic.
This place has been ransacked. Just about anything worthwhile is gone. What's that beeping?
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you. Daddy?
Huh? Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
How old are you?
8?
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
No, there's Sandra. At least I presume it's Sandra. I just can't stop falling. One more? Yeah, I think I got her.
Man.
Covered in even more blood now.
Hi there.
Did you kill it?
I don't know. I think so.
Sometimes they come back.
Have you killed one?
No, but they get shot a lot.
You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
Now, this is a fun prompt, because if you notice, it doesn't give you that little timer like most of them do. And since the obvious choice is to get help before it gets dark, I'm going to pick the other option, because it does have one consequence that's a little interesting.
We need to get out of this neighborhood. It's not safe. We're less likely to be seen if we move at night.
My parents might come home.
We won't go far. We'll try to find shelter and come back here with others.
That sounds good. We can hide in my treehouse until then.
It'll be a tough climb with this leg, but that's a good idea. Let's go. Stay close to me. Now let's stay quiet. We'll head out to the front yard and follow the road out of the neighborhood.
Okay.
It'll be okay. Stay near me, and we'll move as fast as we can.
I found the bastard!
Are we going to die?
No, I'm sure we're fine.
Stay down! Georgia State Patrol!
Dude, he won't listen to that.
We're friendly. There's a little girl here.
Oh shit, you're not one of those things.
Neither of us are.
It's interesting that he was
Oh,
like, I'm a
man,
police
you've got a
officer,
little girl. We're sorry
thinking
about
he was
that.
chasing a zombie.
Well, Andre's sorry about that.
It's Officer Mitchell.
My name's Sean. Sean Green. This is Andre.
Officer Mitchell.
Did you see any of those things? One of them just got our buddy Chet.
I just saw a girl inside that house.
Nah, it wasn't him.
Oh shit, you hurt your leg pretty bad. Look, help us find the thing that got our buddy, and we'll take you and your daughter down to my dad's farm to safety. He should be able to fix your leg up too.
I'm not her dad.
Now, despite saying that, I'm going to be totally honest.
Just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone?
Whoever you are, let's get a move on.
We just were...
Oh, shit. It's Chet.
So this is his friend.
Get to my car! Go!
If we'd have left during the daytime, we would have met him still alive. But the consequence of leaving at night and him already being dead means that when we show up at the farm, the person we try explaining how bad it is in the city actually listens to us a little bit more. Because otherwise he's unbelievably dismissive of the situation.
Say hi to your dad for me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Sean. Chet was a good dude.
one of the best.
Also, if you're a
Take
fan
care.
of the TV show, this is Sean Green, who just took us to his farm, and this is his dad,
Okay.
Herschel Green.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I ran into Andre outside of Atlanta, and, Chet, he got killed.
No. You're kidding.
Those things got him. Dad, I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Sean. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter, then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well,
I like that he asked that, though.
looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah. It's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here.
He still calls her your
How did you
daughter.
get your name, darling?
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad, so I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
With what happened to your friend, maybe that's not a bad idea.
See, again, if you had left during the daytime, whenever the son proposes that idea, the dad's is like, oh, it's not a big deal, we're
It
fine.
smells like
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I missed my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Here's almost the only insight we get from Lee's perspective on what happened, is this little tiny... Now again, there's some conversation bits where you can get a little bit more information, but that's about all the real insight we get.
Get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm.
What a way to describe your son. Yeah, he's
The
dumb
word
as a
is
bag
you
of
were on
hammers.
your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Now, you get a lot of people you can talk to here. You can talk to Katya, you can talk to Clementine, you can talk to Kenny. Since I want to try to play through this first chapter, just to give a little bit more of the game footage, I'm going to skip to what advances the plot, which I believe is talking to Sean here.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, sometimes it's kill or be killed.
I guess. I don't think I'd sleep good after that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
He's not wrong.
How about yours? How's your family?
Okay, see, that prompt says my ex-wife is
My
alive.
brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
Now I think I need to go talk to Herschel. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'll talk to Kenny then.
Hey there, Kenny. Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's, but... We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
Oh, now he's in the barn.
You have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Huh. Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
I was being attacked and she came to my rescue.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
I love that I'm nothing but honest with this guy and he's still mad at me.
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
What the?
Go!
Yay, more
I'll get
good
my
things
gun.
happening. Here's where the game comes to the first important decision that really matters. One person's pinned by a tractor with two walkers about to get him. The other has just got one barely grabbing him. So it kind of seems like an obvious choice.
I got you. Now, Sean.
Get this tractor off of me! Lee, help me, please!
So good times. Good times on the farm.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help. I was worried about the boy.
Look at him.
But you weren't worried about that. Please, just go. Get out and never come back.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and stop there. That seems like a good stopping point. Again, this was the first part of the first episode of The Walking Dead. It is another one of those branching interactive drama games, but this one obviously is more focused on trying to survive in the zombie apocalypse. And very similar to the show, it's more about the interactions between people, less so about the dynamic of the zombies themselves, and the alliances that you form, who you decide to listen to or who you decide to go with their ideas, that it makes a very unique playthrough. So if you decide to befriend Kenny, for instance, or go against Kenny's ideas, it makes that part of the story becomes very different. Even though the main beats of what you're doing stay the same, your relationship with the people around you can be incredibly different. But that was The Walking Dead. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.